It's like going to Arby's.
I
like Arby's, so I guess I'm maybe a little
don't know if
on an
I'm with you
outlier
on
there.
that one, but
Oh, okay.
they're fries.
Fries? Sure, why not?
Fries.
Yeah. Yeah, they do have good fries. The curly fries slap.
Oh yeah, they're just playing retake C. This is a good read.
There goes the Arby's sponsorship.
Oh, sorry. Hey, I liked it. I was bigging them up. Sponsor me, Arby's.
Alrighty, well, sliding coming through.
Holy anime battle.
Well, the find one yet who's a little bit distracted. Ends up getting taken down by the Frenzy. Meanwhile, Jemkin, quick flank around the back. As Rendezvous into Cubby and Jemkin taking quite a bit of damage. So far, so good here. 41 Cushy is not quite able to drag that cross over. Buzz
or for you, one I mean.
down with that Frenzy.
Well, Jemkin's basically just one hit, so there's no way he wins this.
A miracle.
Wow.
3K
Wait,
Buzz,
Neon
so
with the
far,
frenzy.
So
that shit was looking nice.
I mean, he was onto something that when Buzz is playing well, that's generally when things are going well for T1 here in this stage. He's been really excellent on the Neon overall. Nice slide past, a good reveal into the player in the smokes, keeps them pinned in so they can't go for the trade. Really nice. Just coordination here for T1 and a little bit shaky for RRQ. Took a couple of fights that became isolated.
Ooh, that's some passion in that screen right there.
Because of the way T1 was able to use some of their util, and Buzz as well. Just going in there fearlessly to get some of that opening damage done. Izu, a little bit of damage. Nothing to write home about there, really. No buy-ups to speak of for RRQ. Couple pistols, couple rifles. Let's see. T1, though.
Where's your jersey? I don't have a jersey yet.
Much info. That smoke, though, that has to have alarm bells ringing in your head a little bit as T1. You're kind of thinking, well, maybe there's a trap play set up behind that one, or maybe even a little deeper, but they're going to commit here. They're only going to see
forward. I don't think it's going to be able to see much of anything there, but Buzz is still going to be clean on the slide. Got the spot onto the enemy sniper. They know that he's there. They've got
this character is too funny.
Spray him down, but at the same time, gonna be good for one.
Yeah, but Buzz is on fire right now.
What a start!
He's on it.
Wait, Buzz is actually on fire right now.
He has there as well. He does a check on one side, gets the kill, immediately uses that kind of horizontal, perpendicular to the other player's position to go to the other side, throws a relay bolt over there. That is like textbook Neon play. Really well done by Buzz. Let's see what Crazy Guy wants to do. He's trying to hide. He's trying to protect himself from giving the orb over to Meteor. Meteor would love to be one away from that run it back.
Looks like he's not quite going to be finding him here, but might... Oh, we'll start cutting back over. And a little surprise. We'll go ahead and get the orb in death. Crazy Guy can now go down to the spike. It's going to be a 2-0 start here for T1. Just 2 casualties in the round. And Buzz at 6-0 to begin.
Yeah, back-to-back 3Ks for Buzz. It's starting to maybe be a little bit concerning for RRQ, but you know, this team is not going to be kept down for long usually.
Oh yeah, look at it.
Usually. If you think back to the kickoff,
he's just sprinting into the smoke and just stuns it when he sees someone.
Rough starts.
Like, this character has such a unique playstyle.
In the third map, but still couldn't quite get the win. So T1 in the groove. See if they make a play for an orb.
I've seen enough. T1 win easy. 2-0.
Try to get Meteor that
2-0, and then I'll go to bed fast.
Jump peek out. Orb going to be taken. Run it back now online. Quick calls for these rotations to come through, and both players in mid just going to be making quick moves away from one another. But Xpero trying to cheat forward.
He TP'd into the one-way.
Stax. Looping him in the head with that Guardian.
Did you see him? I think he saw him.
Easy enough to find the wall bang. Crazy Guy now posted up above. Damage out on the Meteor, puts it to 10, so immediately the ult is going to be popped just so he can get back up to full health. If not, find some additional value off the top of this as well. Swinging the back sight, won't be able to come up with a kill
got
there,
a nice lure kill.
At the same time, taken down, and now it's Stax's turn to take over. Team will find 3. Kemkin spamming, going to be caught going for the reload, and does eat a bit of damage there through the box. 3 challenges to find the kill on the Meteor.
3-1, we won it.
But Spike has long since been pivoted over here towards A.
He evolves. Oh yeah, I can get the volume up.
So Stax, it's your job.
Here.
Still got plenty of time.
There you go. Is that good?
Stax, please use your ult this game.
Here.
We'd appreciate that.
He's been a lot better about it.
He was until their last game. I've got some beef. Got some beef with Stax about that Pearl.
Is that good? Try it.
But anyway, he has been mostly better. But he chewed through a lot of hundreds.
I need to turn my personal volume down.
It's going to be another Bit of a slow start here for RRQ as bonus conversion will come through for T1.
I'm gonna switch to headset.
Just trying to hold on to this lone Vandal. And for the moment, doesn't seem like he's going to be under too much threat here. Maybe if Buzz starts sprinting, but otherwise, this is looking so very clean for T1.
Yeah, this is kind of an interesting conundrum that RRQ found themselves in. They know that the run it back is going to be there. It's just how much
is a T1 lull watch putting in their cards as well, or
no? They have to try to challenge it with
definitely.
a lot of players. And it
I
just
mean, I always watch the
Stax
team matches like the.
Was exactly what the doctor ordered in this round.
When they go to like internationals and stuff, especially Worlds. I always watch Worlds.
Yeah, you get that info as Meteor, and as RRQ, you want to try to punish. Oh, a big win here for Izu on the backside too. Oh yeah, nasty. Let's go. But they're trying to punish Meteor there because they know that he had to use the run it back from that cubby, and they're trying to say we're at least going to get one on the exit.
This is going to be an A fight.
Don't, because Stax just defeats them with the Guardian.
Ooh, look at that Phoenix flash.
Ball over the top.
Wait, did they see him get across?
Recon lobbed in there, does get cleared out, and Izu unable to find the shot to get an early punish. Everyone, of course, going to be vulnerable to this Outlaw, so RRQ, if they want to pull off a Thrifty, they have to tread very lightly.
I mean, again, they're heavily stacking the A site here, but this time around T1 after the last eco, not really wanting to.
Oh, why is the YouTube overlay still there? Oh, my bad.
You do have.
I just realized as well. I'm like locked in on the match.
Okay, yep. Wasn't easy watching the flank off of that drone. Buzz gonna go in there just to recheck, make sure Izu's safe. Pings come down.
We support if it's T1 versus Vaporex. I will be supporting T1.
Likely position. Just are they going to be able to catch him off guard? But
this will be my first time ever not supporting Vaporex.
Not seeing anything. I don't believe other than maybe the trip in Garage. They feel like maybe that's a kill trip, so let's try something a little different. And maybe Xpharaoh.
So right now RRQ is just gambling that they're gambling 4B.
30 seconds left.
Are they gonna fast rotate though? If they can get the fast rotate, no, it's good. We just have free sight.
It's got reinforcements nearby enough, but can they get a flood retake? Well, for now, that's gonna be a solid start. Izu just a little bit off, being able to clear him out of that corner. At the same time, though,
nice.
Storming out of the smoke.
Buzz has all in one.
To their demise, Xpharaoh will be able to find a 1. Buzz gonna maybe make this an 8-0 start, as well as take that Vandal out of his hands. Has recovered it from Jemkin's corpse. Looks like it's going to be Stax to be able to find it in the end, though. 4-0 start here for T1.
They have Sova
Curious if
one off and
RRQ ahead of the next buy, decide to call their first time out.
Yeah, could be. We'll see how they're
Great
feeling about
the 2 months.
Their game plan here so far, but I mean, T1 hasn't done anything too crazy. They just had some really nice entries, some just moments where they outshoot RRQ. I think, frankly, RRQ's macro, they've often had the strong side in the right place at the right time, other than this round. So I don't feel too bothered by a couple of the rounds that we've seen from RRQ when they've had guns involved. Just have to wait and see.
Wait, did they call a timeout?
Kind of get their mechanics going again.
Why did I hear the caster say that this will be the first time out from RRQ?
Had to play a couple days in a row. Is that benefit of a little bit of damage to Crazy Guy?
Has been spotted. Buzz immediately just trying to get a bit of a cancel here on the entry, but now he's going to be going for it.
These Omen plays, I like them.
Pops the overdrive, and he's looking for a little bit more. Will be able to find Munyad. Knocks back 7 HP. Manages to survive and escape the B site. Needs to be careful, and okay, we'll clear out the trip. I was going to say, you die to a trip now as your first death. It's going to be looking a little bit silly.
Ooh.
Oh, dear God. Okay, well, Xpharaoh able to find Stax. Higher value target for them to clean up, but Izu sneaking out of Garage. It's back into a 2v2, but Buzz will finally fall. That was on Izu trying to get the clutch.
Light work for Izu.
Start getting the reveal. He's wary about this potential flank. Top of the plant now going to be committed to. Still a full hit here for Jemkin. Sets up the refract. Dive up over the top, and Izu doesn't know what hit him. RRQ, timeout not going to be necessary to get this round win. Themselves on
that was a nice start from RRQ.
Yeah,
because he has to follow
they're
it.
being very quick to respond. In this case, the T1 trying to create some early pressure. They've got a couple players able to pivot into B really
They did get an off
swiftly. And
We still have
Even though there's
silver
still a little bit of punch back here.
But yeah,
Buzz
dude,
catches
Neon
Crazy
is
Guy
actually
trying to
such
set
a
up that
different
extra
game.
angle.
Like, look at this shit.
Gets another, but
This shit is
players
crazy.
died.
I can't
On the
even
way
tell what I'm
through,
watching.
Xfero has been so good recently. Had a really nice round here. Nice knuckleball on the recon dart there to make it a really difficult situation for poor Izu. But a good decision there, knowing that he's going
Same pop flash
to
for
wait
A.
for that to land. You can get on top of
Wow,
him.
yeah, that's a full flash.
Damage from
That
the
shit's
operator.
good.
It's going to be Jemkin with one as well. He's immediately
Control
back
A.
off that line and pivoting. And
RRQ
T1
does have
wants
the
to
Z
claim
line, so
this
they're probably
space.
gonna stay stacked towards A, or like have
Stack
the
switch
potential to
right.
like have like
We'll
3
send this
rotates.
through. Smoke gonna be layered in.
Izu can get a big kill right here.
Guy facing down. He can find anything but Izu. The lurk forward here at B. Completely unread. Meanwhile, Buzz is at backside, and he's found Cushy.
Boy, it's actually over. It's actually over.
It's just seeing 4 players versus the 2. And from here, this is going to be a very difficult retake. Because, yep, with the operator, you have to peel back, and even if you did manage to swap the gun over, could have gone to Monyet's corpse, got that. Stax is in a disconnected position. He has a Hunter's Fury.
Yep. It's borderline undoable. Unless T1 makes a huge mistake, so absolutely the right call, but yeah, again, just winning some of those battles. Izu tucks into that corner for free. You know, being given that space at the front of B might be something that RRQ has to start considering with the Cypher util or something like that, throwing a cam up there or a deeper trip or something to keep track of Izu's lurks. Now, Xfero did have a nice counter move, and that's where he got the, you know, his ult to go, but
We're actually dominating on their map pick
really
right now.
Too much damage was already done, and Buzz is continuing on the warpath here, 10-1.
Yeah, I think he remembered that he has a mouse on sale, and he needs to put up good figures if he wants to get people to buy it.
No. He's got to impress TenZ. That's the whole reason.
There's also that.
You know,
Because
their
whatever
first
team
trip to
loses here gets
Santiago
eliminated.
wasn't a fluke,
And this is
B, that they can do
Crazy's
more
guys'
damage.
opportunities to like
Let's
play
take
in
a
front of
listen
a
in
home
with
crowd.
RRQ. Hear how they've adjusted after the timeout.
Oh yeah,
Ekong, if nothing, I put my cam deep.
Oh, what
Okay,
the
okay.
fuck?
I ping for you that arm.
Side window, first window.
Okay, I put cam Kong.
I go back.
Hold the window. I'm going to
Stay B, stay 2B, stay 2B. Ayaw para the garage.
Kong, I cannot.
Ayaw para.
Yun.
Come closer. I just para.
They can just show comms like this?
Can be close.
Yeah.
Hold on
Go,
the window.
Go.
Hold on the
Cabby,
window.
cabby.
I will hinder the wall.
Guys, I'm not retaking.
I go side.
See clear, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I will take deeper maybe, guys.
Whoa!
Yeah, okay.
This is fucking
Can
fire.
jump spot A1.
Garage, okay?
Can jump spot B one time.
I want to clear A, but
Let's go.
In every region? Guess what? Shows how much I've been watching
Starting to suss
lately.
it out here. Hear the call. Rotate around to A.
Been a thing for a long
Crazy guy
time?
getting
No
his
way.
bearings. Getting the team
Normally they
the
show it
right
like
position
after the
to try
game,
to
not
counteract
like in the
this
middle of the
Still
game.
a little bit weaker weaponry here.
You don't have a lot to slow this down, though. You don't have the relay bolt. You don't have the paranoia. Those are already baited out.
Got Monyet in a smoke with a Bucky, but he's going to be forced back as the molly does go out. He's getting blinded up there. It's going to be Munchkin sprayed down. Fine. That first kill here in
What the
RQ's favor.
fuck is going on?
Sparrow's still going to be walking his way over, but the operator has joined the fight, but very quickly will be dispatched as Meteor's able to find himself a second kill. Cushy now going to be taken down. Curveball forward into the smoke. Gets the catch. Cannot find the follow-up off that shorty. Monyet decides to pull the trigger on the overdrive. And
Come on,
manages
Izu, come on,
to
Izu.
straight headshot there to Meteor.
Izu, one shot.
Izu now trying to hold his own. It's all on Stax, and there's the backstab.
Oh my god, it was
Sparrow
actually so
to
possible.
The rescue. Closes things out as it is chaotic, but RQ do manage to come out on top.
I think this paranoia by Munchkin might have actually beefed the round for T1. It slows down Buzz, and he can't keep creating space. Then he gets pinged out by the recon that doesn't get cleared. Maybe a little bit of an oopsies there.
I love that flash
Meteor
from
does
Meteor.
his damnedest to cover.
But he just got laser
Great
beamed to the
job there
head.
to protect Monyet as he goes for the ult. Izu in a tough situation with an op, and Monyet sliding right into him. But good reads. Glad we got to listen into that round because you could hear RRQ just understanding the tendencies of T1 based off of the negative information that T1 was giving them in front of the sites.
Oh,
Nice.
Izu,
Punish their
patient
peaks.
and steady on that line, anticipates that over-aggression. They're able to find the punish.
Damn, Phoenix ult again
Just there
already?
Around the corner.
There.
Wait, we're actually
Buzz,
just
especially given that
collecting
he has the
ults
spike
right
in
now.
hand, should not be the one to try to challenge the angle, so we'll just back away. Meteor, though, with a run it back.
Is Meteor
Trying to
just
make
gonna
a
send
go
it
of
through
this,
by
but
himself? What if he gets pushed through?
Monyet could very quickly
It'd be kind of scary.
get to the respawn.
Yeah, this is a nice maneuver by Monyet.
Trying to send it. There's a shutdown. And okay, Monyet does not decide to press the issue. Thought he would be able to just go ahead and clean up that kill guaranteed, but instead turns his sights back over.
Meteor's got B. He's gone all the way to B, so this should pull the rest of the team over. Little damage done, but a little surprised Monyet doesn't try to capitalize a bit more with that judge.
It's going to be TP in front of B. Meanwhile, Buzz looking for this lurk. Ends up being a little bit whippy, decides to back off. Needs to create some distance,
Got the
knowing
plan
that
on B?
judge is in
30
hand.
seconds left.
Whoa.
Plant is
The
now
mid
in
round
play.
this round is fucking crazy.
Planted for the A
What
link
is
side.
going on?
Easy guy though, coming in right behind Stax. Stax turns for it.
Stax is watching it.
Nice stacks.
He is more than prepared. Gets that elimination, and now
There.
players in the backside for RRQ. Munchkin still sat just around this corner where he planted. It's going to be Buzz out in the mid. They're able to find one, but Meteor now taken out of the equation. Munchkin on the swing, capitalizing for one.
Nice.
Stax is there for the follow-up.
Dude, this
Narrow
mid round
margins, things
was
starting to get a little bit more difficult
actually
here
wild.
for T1, but still are able to capitalize and win the round.
Yeah, I feel a bit for RRQ because I think they make a tactical decision that's really wise, and that's putting that judge behind that double doors, because that was an area that we've seen in previous rounds that Buzz was able to bait out the paranoia by just doing a quick in and out from that position, and then he's able to catch Meteor right as he's using the run it back, but doesn't punish it. He could have gotten Meteor just dead to rights as he comes out of the ult, but he's probably worried that somebody's going to be out there, you know, by the boxes where a lot of killjoys will place their turret or something like that. Ooh, quick refract from Jebkin.
Jumping out of there, Izu is spot of a one and does
Oh
get
my
the
god,
tap.
he just ran across?
Crazy guy down to 45. Critically, Jemkin with that refract able to avoid taking damage. He's the one that does have that Guardian in play.
And he's one away from a convergent pass, so a kill to him could end up being very impactful. The overall scope of the round. You've seen Cushy there now. Oh,
What?
never mind, Jemkin's just dealt with.
Buzz
The
is
recover the
cheating.
weapon though is Cushy. Ping out from Buzz, confirming that the gun is gone, so knows that there's going to be someone just around that corner.
Nice try. I'm out of here.
Quite waiting for that recon to come through. Monyet now trying to collect this, and
Bro,
I think
it's
that the gun
actually
is
looking
cursed.
so easy on Buzz's screen.
Leave it on the ground. There's a monkey's paw of a Guardian there. As now you just have Xfero tucked away outside of sewers. Slow creep up here from Crazy Guy around the back, but Izu is
30
noting this and
seconds left.
watching for the push.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's just Xfero. He's been sitting behind this box for a while. Might get stacks. Nope, did not.
8, 3, and 5 for Stax, having quite a good game, and a flawless round for T1 is a nice recovery compared to the scrappiness of the previous round.
Yeah, no, this is pretty clean stuff. You know, Buzz in
Dude.
particular. Wow.
That
Headshot
first
through
kill
the
though?
wall there.
Jeez.
And then he's just like, you know what? Actually, I don't care if I get pinged by this or not. I've got the better gun. I'm just gonna hold my own. Everybody.
Nice
A little bit of a jump scare there for Stax.
Love to see Stax play a horror game.
Oh, that would be good.
I textured it was so funny.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Big win for
I think
Jemkin.
they're gonna go see off that.
Izu, not quite happy with the position that he's in. Still had a little bit of movement going on. Does end up getting caught there. Massive opening found for RRQ. Need to really start stringing together some of these rounds, and Buzz nearly overstepping. Sets up a fast line, curveball into the back, going to be turned away by Monyet. But Buzz still comes out with 2 kills there. Finds Crazy Guy, finds Monyet. Xfero, strafing forward into the cage, does manage to capitalize and take down Meteor. So player advantage.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
Stax isolated and picked apart here on the site. Leaves just Munchkin.
Okay,
Even though it is just Munchkin,
they use the Cypher
shows
ult.
command enough respect to invest in hero theft. They have the reveal and they have the backstab ready to come through. And at the moment, looks like he's going to have no read on this whatsoever. Does he knife him? No. Will just be the shots. As RRQ find themselves a 3rd round win. Still an opportunity to rescue this half. If they can get to 5 and even 4,
thank you.
it starts feeling a hell of a lot better for them.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was thinking. This is very still doable.
T1 variant of your mouse now?
Yeah,
Where's
definitely.
The mini drop? Do we have a date?
So many people watching this are way too young to know that song.
Definitely
They're
a
gonna be
possible
like,
thing to
huh?
do.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, there's another oldie that you busted out
You know what to do already, man.
that people are gonna have no idea. That's a song? Indeed, it is. Ooh, not yet, just going.
Right, he is robbing for it. As for that second kill, it's going to be Cushy to take it away. Jemkin finding Izu at the same time, and this is the kind of round we want to be seeing from RRQ. Aggressive, they find the trap play, and they spring it here on the T1 at A lobby.
Wait, this is actually pretty nuts, though. I feel like T1 were they were in the driver's seat, like
Now
they
you
were
start
actually
feeling
driving
like
the car the
RRQ's
entire
got a real
time.
shot in this map.
But it's potential for 4-7.
Last player standing.
Yeah,
It's-
high-low, means
it's
you're not going to be able to do
4-7.
much of that.
1v5.
And now it is Stax
If
as an
Stax
operator.
wins this, I will shave my head.
And if he clutches this,
Well,
I'm buying a lottery ticket.
yeah. I mean, he's had some bananas aces before, but this would be the most. There's just no shot. I mean, eventually someone's just going to run him down and he's dead.
Okay, I'm going to say right now,
He's got some
Stax
guns
is
around
saving.
him,
Thank
though.
fucking God.
Somebody does try
Because
to
if
pressure
there
him,
was a
so
chance that actually happened,
take the shot.
I would.
Try to
I'm
swap.
telling you right now, I would be the biggest RRQ hate watcher of all time.
Dart lands in front of him.
If they lost a
30
1v5
seconds
and then I had to
left.
shape
RRQ
my
thinks
fucking head. No,
It's
no, no.
about the time that we should start doing a little bit of exploring pretty shortly, you would think.
And I mean, Stax is still in such a punishable position.
Okay. Well, he
You
is.
run
So
at him.
Stax is saving the
Maybe
op.
he can,
Their
you know, warrant too,
econ.
but he
Let's
should be able to
see.
overwhelm,
Stax
get
can
that
drop
operator out of his hands. I feel
the
like going
gun
for
to
the-
10
Izu.
seconds left.
Izu could probably drop the
Probably
rifle.
advised.
Meteor
given
has a
that Sparrow,
rifle.
crazy
Buzz
guy,
and Munchkin
but
have
yet
fucked
got a
guns,
good
but
amount of
Buzz
money,
has
but
ult.
They will just sit back, like they don't want to give him maybe 2 extra charges towards
Imagine?
that
No,
Hunter's Fury
don't
that he's
imagine
currently
that.
4 away from.
I would
They'll
have.
just be able to retain this, get this back into the hands of
Last
Izu, but
round.
I would have
RRQ, they're
become
1
depressed
round
if I
away
had to
from
shave my head.
rescuing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
16-5 on
It is.
Buzz, bro.
It's like
He's
one of
actually
those
taking over.
concerning things that starts to happen is once RRQ gets that op into Jemkin's
It's actually
hands,
crazy though.
feels like their
For
defender's
London,
side just becomes
Fall back here.
90
because
to
Neon
100%
is gonna be
stronger.
gone. Bro, Neon's in like 90%
So
of the map.
clean. I mean,
Play the line.
outdueling Izu at one point, and
Thanks.
they've just been really nice here. Once we got past those opening 4
somebody
rounds,
in
got
here
a
right now?
time out there to talk a little
Um,
bit. Even though Buzz is
Sweat.
on an absolute heater, they
You
are
want a haircut
still
anyways,
just
though?
fine
Just,
if they can get through.
Like a haircut, not
Drone?
hair gone.
He's gonna clear him. At the very least, you've opened up that angle. Of course, RRQ has to respond by piling in some extra bodies, but as T1, you've got a little bit of info. If you're fast enough with this, you know that you can probably out-rotate RRQ, who's been pretty quick.
Take flight.
Wait, do you see that
Make
trip
moves to try to
on
match.
site at C? The diagonal one?
Izu going to avoid the drone? Yes.
What is that? Is that some hidden tech?
Now Cushy might be. This is a weird spot now for RRQ.
Run it back into the pass lane, Hunter's Fury. Gonna be sent in here, Cushy trying to slow them up on the approach. Does get to cancel it on a Meteor's ult, but Buzz with that.
Nice.
Judge is able to find Sparrow, and Izu up into B is able to intercept Cushy.
A4. I've seen enough. Go next
The
round.
angle, slowing up the approach from Monette. 5 players strong as T1 look to make this an 8-4 half. Meteor forward into window. Right at the ledge. Sends out the curveball. Doesn't connect onto Monette. He does manage to get the turn. Slides in. Finds a kill. But Izu's still here. Headhunter will get rid of Jemkin. And now he's just completely and utterly surrounded. Buzz will finally find his feet. Survives with 3 HP. Gets T1 at 8th
Neon
round and a
is
half.
fucking
He's
crazy.
18-5 and 3.
Switching sides. Go, go, go.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts from Buzz. He's just looking like it's another day at the office when you see him on the cam, but he's going absolutely crazy in the server. Oh, Izu. Why you gotta do him like that? Hey, look at him. He's just.
Halftime.
He should
I
be a
just-
writer or
just
something,
make
you know?
stuff up.
Yeah, yeah.
That would never happen.
No. Couldn't happen.
And yep, RRQ in 3 out of 4. I mean, they're kind of, having to run back this gauntlet again. Maybe slightly less brutal compared to kickoff. It's not 3 best-of-5s in a row.
True. It is a little less brutal, but the quality of team you're going to have to face, no less staggering. A little bit of a thought towards expanding past the range of the rendezvous there for Izu, but opts to maintain the safety. To have the trip inside a garage. Everybody else playing super far back. Kind of curious what Meteor and Stax' plan is if it's just to try to get a pick and wait for the rest of the reinforcements to arrive before you
Pistol
go for the retake
so
here. But
double stack on C, a bait setup
work with
for the Neon to
Stax
potentially
gonna be
multi-frag.
sitting
The
on
worst
recon,
case scenario is them going A.
waiting for
Like them contacting A
retake at
is
this
legit
point.
worst
Let's have a
case
sheriff.
scenario.
Swing out.
Oh, that's some good damage though.
Very
That's some
damage
really
from
good
Maniette.
damage.
He's going to be tagged to 21.
Okay, so this is a retake all the way for A. You have a flash,
Spike
you have a
planted.
paranoia,
Oh,
you have a relay bolt.
the
There's a
paranoias
lot
are gonna get
this
traded.
go.
Watch.
Hot hands
So when
Oh,
the
no,
attack
top
side throws a
clear that close
paranoia,
cubby
so when we throw the
in all
paranoia,
likelihood.
RRQ's gonna paranoia back.
Taking their time, calling out the 1, 2, 3. As
Yeah.
Paranoia gets sent, relay bolt is out, and Buzz trying to
Oh,
slide
shit.
back away, but
Oh.
does end up getting caught. Jimkin able to hold his own for
Stax?
the 1 kill. Stax, however, up in
Stax?
heaven, he's able to find 2 with that Sheriff, and now it's down to X-Pharaoh. Gets it isolated into a 1v2,
Wait,
but
how
he's
did
got
we
the
win?
Headhunter, and he's got it
Wait,
in
how did
his
we just win?
sights. Another pistol to T1 as they move up 9-4.
What? Wait, how?
Stax just is a turret up there. And they can never really deal with him. I mean, credit to RRQ. In some ways, their initial post-plant positioning here, quite nice. They dodged pretty much all of the util that T1 throws their way. Like, they read
Oh, Stax
how
got
this is
2.
going to go, but they don't deal with Stax. And that opens up the space for the rest of the flood. Just parting the seas there, Stax. Absolutely insane. He's having a very nice map for himself. 10-4 and 6. Exactly what you would want to see from a Sova. Spam, some damage.
Yeah, quite a bit on the Cushy. Quick clear on that camera. Knows that they've made it across, and they do suspect that there's going to be a hell of a lot more than just the Cypher here. As dashing forward, looking to try to set up with that shotgun. Meteor will end up getting stunned. Tucks back, and Maniette able to collect the one with that classic. Stax now hindered. I think piling into hell, and that's going to be a Guardian recovered.
Holy shit! No way
Our
we get ecoed here, right?
Holding off a Thrifty here would be absolutely monstrous.
Spike planted.
Easy push with the corner,
Nice.
goes able to find Sparrow. Munchkin gets
perfect.
himself 2 kills as well.
10-4.
And the cleanup is swift and just from T1.
Once again, go next.
This looks so good from RRQ. They caught T1 as they were trying to reposition on the A site and nailed their util. The relay bolt, perfect. The follow-up with the saturate into hell, perfect. But then the retake from T1, just too clean again here onto this A
Perfect
site.
retake, actually.
Looking really well
Dude,
drilled.
playing against the Waylay,
Get 2 of those Bulldogs
Neon,
and the
when
Guardian.
you're stuck
so
in a corner,
T1,
you're just
even though they
fucked.
lose a couple players
Like,
and it
you're
looks
actually
hella
cooked.
scary, they come through with just about everything they would have wanted. Probably would have wanted to keep one more Spectre over or something, but
Wait, are they playing with the saturate changes?
well, it ends well here.
Oh. Wait, that's what happened. They actually timed that perfectly.
And
Because
Buzz again.
Izu was the one that cleared out the right, and the what is it called?
Crazy
Munchkin
guy, man. 3 and 12 right now.
had perfect timing on the guy planning.
CV. He's usually pretty solid in the fragging department on
He gets
Haven,
shoved
I
in
feel
the
like,
locker
but
by Neon and Waylay, 100%.
be
Wait, is
those days.
the Waylay changes
Haven't really
active
been able to
on
build up
like right now
much of
too,
an
or no?
economy for him to go for his usual, which is going to be that Odin.
true. Very true.
I've been seeing that from him. Right now, Munchkin not liking the lean towards C. Set up a trip and then maybe just
You go for T1 or
push
RRQ?
forward into
T1 all the way.
a site for RRQ. But Munchkin's got his players in the right position. Free here. And on that peak, able to spot out Crazy Guy. Should know that he's not going to be playing Lurk. Going to be a lot more behind this stuff. Jumkin now going to go diving forward. Needs a little bit of damage. He's able to refract
Wait, did
out the
he
safety.
somehow
Slides to
saturate?
the back of sight though. Blind is there. Jimkin's
No, he
gonna be
didn't,
cooked
right?
alive, and Maniette does come away with 2 critical kills. So sight now opened up. Buzz in transit works his way over, but it's just a Bucky. He very much needs Izu in that Headhunter to really try to make any real go of this, or even just to find some damage.
See if he can do that. Cushy's one
If
tap
there's someone
to a
that can
body
win
shot
this right
from
now, it's
Sheriff.
Buzz for sure.
Jumps through the cage. Back out of that one. Now we'll try to go into the corner, but Maniette is there. Manages to find the shot. Izu going to be knocked down to 22 health. maybe from here can just try to go down to the spike and points the shock dart. Cheeky one there from Cushy. Would have been nice to see the kill come through, but Isu will be able to die to the spike at the end of this, and RRQ will deny a bonus conversion.
I think they're really good. I think they're healthy.
I mean, I will say these site takes for RRQ do look really well drilled.
Meteor
the way that
does
this
have
round,
his ult again.
They're able to just throw Jemkin in there, get the info, and immediately the paranoia hits 2 players, the relay bolt hits the other of the 3 that are on site. So you're able to break open this strong side. Yes, weaker weaponry, but still it's rather clean. Other than Jemkin dying to the hot hands, everything else here really, really well coordinated. And I want to listen into T1 a little bit.
Well, let's do that.
찍힐 거야 무조건. 시동캠. 내가 좀 찍힐 방금. 에이 똑같은 거야. 똑같은 거. 자 싱한 벌리자 시동.
없어 A 없어 A 없어.
확인. 얘들아 A 없대. A 없대. C 올라했던 거 같긴 해. 나 B 버릴게 그때. 가라지 보는 중 일단. B 리테이크 보면 이거. 가라지 이제 들어오는 거 조심. 뺑대기 할게. 가라지 보고 있어. 나랑 컨택되면 뺑 가도 돼요. 됐어. 펜티피 미드. B 스모크 하나 해도.
I'm understanding everything I'm hearing right now.
나 일부러 발소리 새끼 그냥 B 사이드 들어가지. 가라지 앞에 안 보이고. 시동캠.
소마 모습 안 보여주면 좋아. 소마 모습 안 보여주면 될지 모를 듯.
케이지 하나만 깠어 얘들아. 나 B 오면은 궁 쓰고 채워줄게 얘들아. 나 가라지 그대로 뺑대기. 가라지 앞에 하나. 야 가라지 형 지나는 거 몰라. 조심. 나 이거 숨어 있을게. 나이스.
오, nice
Unbelievable, just peeks out. Drones in his face, but gets the gun barrel past it, finds Monyet. Ult now in play. He brushes his way forward here onto this B side. Looking for a little bit more, will get snapped back. Meanwhile, Stax unable to hold his own. Crazy Guy gets that kill, and Jemkin comes up with another. Munchkin now gone, and that's a player advantage here for RRQ, expounded upon. As Xparrow gets a backstab on the Meteor, this round ends up being brilliant from RRQ.
Ah, hell no.
They timed this so nicely.
Well, yeah, T1 TenZ, translate please.
T1
don't worry,
never
I got
able
you.
to
I got
find
you. Don't worry.
that confidence to flood in off of the run it back. They wait for it to get the info.
Zero clue what they were saying.
That ends up costing them because Jemkin's able to get in there.
Not even a
get
word.
Those angles to hold.
I understood. Not even a word.
He just locks down the site, gets 2 kills. The rest of the players getting in there and helping him out. But if Jemkin's online, you don't want to be taking 1v1 duels against him. He's going to beat you more often than not now.
I was actually thinking I was planning
RRQ is
to
going to be one away from a couple big ultimates. Hunter's Fury and Convergent Paths and the
after
Overdrive.
EDC, I was thinking about actually getting
going to be
Korean lessons
on the table for the orb grabs for the spike plant. That's got to make you a little bit scared as T1. They read this round pretty well. Nice shot by Izu to at least take down Crazy Guy.
Has to hold on to this though for a couple more seconds.
Nice, Izu.
On the Cushy, as long as he doesn't swing out of the Jemkin sightlines,
okay, he saved that
we'll
shit.
be fine. This man should get the clean up. It's 1 away from a tour de force, so now could potentially afford to lose the op. But from how this started, looked like he was just going to be, you know, RQ maybe losing the plot here, not understanding where they need to go and where they are safe to get a plant. But they very quickly reassess and get into very solid positions. As Munchkin. It's all about it yesterday.
Because of the matches and the time zone stuff, though, I will have to like head home in the middle of the day to watch. Well, because obviously T1's gonna make it. I'll have to head home to like a hotel or somewhere where I can stream, and then do a watch party of the game.
You really have beef with Sliggy's mods. You know that?
I really don't. They're so kind to me.
But not to anyone else.
Here. Let's see.
Well, the match will start at like 2 a.m.
So against the weaker bye, but
I'd be.
You never know what team
Yeah,
won.
it'd be fun.
Who's got the Brave New World chat? Like, who's just got the Soma poppin', you know, chat?
Sideshow.
Sideshow? Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, again, looking to play retake, it seems.
Damn, bro. RRQ just have this read.
Stax 1 away from the Hunter's Fury.
It's fucking nuts. Because we're doubled up on C.
Wants to find a way to kind of come from a bunch of different angles.
Meteor's just here by himself.
To try to just
oh, you know what? Meteor might be a rat here and get a kill.
Still wary about this second little layer here, but he's gonna have to get him on yet, and he does. He still reads this quite well. Flashes in a Meteor. Collects the kill on Nick Sparrow. He's looking for the third. He's got it. Push forward up into the smoke. Cushy will be able to bring him down, but now it is just two players trying to hold their own, and Jemkin cannot align the shot onto Munchkin. And Cushy just doesn't have the time, the spacing, or the weaponry to deal with that. Meteor, oh, what a play from him. Gets T1 right back into the driver's seat.
My ult is ready. It is over.
Well, that is something
it's
that we have been looking for, are those Meteor moments
Neon to just clear all of that.
where he can be a world beater. And this is one of them.
I mean, setting the Neon to do stuff like this,
really nice, and then he knows right away.
Like you're assuming that the players don't
the
have
whole
hands.
time, like he's watching that like a hawk. And it kind of, because of the way they're trying to come at him one by one, it opens up the opportunity to get those curveballs.
And that might just be the play that wins this map for T1.
Yep.
Still in with a bye, still with 3 critical ultimates here. That convergent paths, the Hunter's Fury, there's a bit of a wombo combo that can be established for RRQ. But, oh, flash out, Meteor starting to feel it, it would seem.
The Phoenix on the map is super good.
Is still going to be coming
oh,
through.
Shit, what's going on this guy's screen?
Out, but it's going to be buzzing. Munchkin able to find kills and reply. Munchkin takes a crazy guy, and now the spike is stranded. Trying to up the pace. I mean, the overdrive was even invested in the middle of that one. I don't even think he got to finish the voice line.
It all happened so fast. T1 was just in the right position this time.
Man, there's so much more that you can do here. You have to just try to save, but Cushy, in a risky position, probably doesn't want to have to move with the smoke forward. Could try to just filter back up through the window.
Yeah, Meteor actually just won the map for them. That could have been really dangerous.
Make a play towards the spike, but
because if it was 7-10,
it's not going to be the
then
case.
You don't know what happens this round.
Catastrophic for RRQ.
Actually, just
try to turn up the
destroyed
tempo. Tried to go for the unexpected play, but T1's players just dug their heels in, stood firm. I see that again.
Meteor wants a little bit more.
Oh boy.
He says, hey, I'm 1 charge away from my ultimate. He will now get it in death. Munchkin notified the camp, can just backpedal away from this one, but this doesn't really change much of anything. The cash aplenty is there. 41, maybe you don't want to give the neural death over to Sparrow. The one thing to try to avoid. Either way, T1 get themselves up to map point on RRQ's pick.
Right after this map chat, I'm gonna quickly
see this again.
Step up from my PC.
That paranoia.
Walk around my house for a second.
Get right underneath, and then Munchkin just thwarting him, pre-firing,
just ran right into
expecting the swing from Crazy Guy.
Timeout.
See, just a little. That's a good point.
Like,
they're gonna fly him to Ho Chi Minh.
If you're gonna announce,
if they win,
you know he's co-streaming. Why not announce him at the venue?
Yeah.
In Korea.
Are they talking about me?
He was just here.
Missed opportunity.
I was
home ground.
I was here. Okay, they are talking about me.
Was he?
I think so.
These motherfuckers, they are talking about me.
I mean,
I don't know. I know Xcure was.
I might be wrong. Sometimes I think
things
there was a sign about you? Oh, okay.
Yes, he was. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of that.
Well, they are looking to get aggressive here as Buzz leading the charge, drawing the attention and managing to mow down 2. What a play
Buzz's
call
spray transfers are actually fire.
They just crunch right out of A,
the sign
into
was
mid,
in Korean, okay.
and absolutely massacre
the
ranks of RRQ. Sparrow now clearing out that dart, gets some damage into Stax.
Where is everyone?
Does have the neural death, and yes, has to invest.
It's so over for him. It's so over for him. Light work. This is light work. Izu gets a shot. Boom, just like that.
Nigh impossible. Izu will go ahead and find the final shot. It's T1.
I'm trying to see who's on. Oh, T1 is on defense. RRQ is on.
That Lotus was well below what we have come to expect from him in stage 1.
The meta's changed a lot, but once upon a time,
Munchkin
was the best IGL on this map in the world with Gen G.
That is true.
The map itself has also gone through
Gen G's breeze. Unbeatable. That shit was impossible.
See if he can find an inkling of that former calling prowess.
You don't have that hallway where you can just stick Meteor with a sniper rifle and just lock it down anymore.
Couple shots out. Recon bouncing in the backside. Does get the ping reveal here on Izu, and as he just swings back in off of that, he ends up getting taken down. RRQ are fully expecting him to continue pushing forward. Meanwhile, Munchin's going to be found by Crazy Guy.
Fuck.
And RRQ looking well set to close out another pistol. 3-1 in that regard. Stax is able to find two very nice shots with that Sheriff, but Media's going to be overwhelmed, and Stax will get taken down. Jemkin with two of his own, and RRQ will open things up with the pistol win on Breeze.
Sorry, chat. Sorry.
I'm concerned about T1's mental right now because nobody clears this dart, and then Izu for some reason just goes swinging out again as the last ping comes in. I mean, Stax is still fragging, but as we discovered on Lotus, turns out that
I apologize.
Yeah, it was the orphan.
Oh shit, they're hyped up. Oh, they have a lot of fucking energy right now.
So that was sloppy from T1.
Absolutely. No force whatsoever. No Marshall even to be seen on this. Maybe that would get picked up here, but it's just going to be those full classics for T1. Stax saying, well, I think I can get a cheeky orb grab here, so we'll just take that away. 3 charges, or rather 4 charges now, towards that null command.
Well, I mean, funnily enough on this eco, T1 maybe not going to come out of it too, like, in the worst possible position. Stax just going to reposition off of that flash and doesn't want to die for free. Drone, I think, sees him. Has to be cleared. Yeah.
Backpedals over, back orange, keeps himself safe. Meteor just going to be scaling that left pillar. Jemkin slotted against the box and backside. Spike now planted. 3-player approach through mid.
The Viper's cooked. The Viper's cooked. Meteor's cooked.
From Monyet. Cuts pretty much everyone off. It's only Meteor that's really in front of this one at the moment. And McSparrow, one with a weaker weaponry, still is going to be able to find that kill. Stax will get himself another one as Jemkin gets taken down. But
he got a Vandal. He got a Vandal. Stax has a Vandal.
Player advantage maintained. Stax covers himself a Vandal, swings out. He's looking for that elimination, but he's the one taking some damage. But now he's taking names.
Oh!
Crazy Guy will fall. And T1 off the back of Stax will do to RRQ what RRQ did to them on Lotus. They will tie it up 1-1.
But sometimes it's all you need is that one round where things start to go your way and you're able to find some of that magic. But I love the way that T1 plays this from the beginning. RRQ is so cautious and they read into that. They grab the orbs, Stax immediately baits out the drone and repositions, and then the Meteor swaps into his place, try to cause a little bit of trickery, and even though he dies, that tees up the players behind him to get that first kill, and then Stax.
Those are the last 2 bullets in the clip.
Let's get it. Let's go. Now a hero Vandal for Jemkin. Trying to regain the lead here. He's going to get tagged up a little bit on the peak. He's down to 85 and 0 point. Spotting out 3. Underhand lob in there. He has a lined up. Stax. Something about this guy on this map. Just hits a little bit different.
Waking up everyone in my house.
He's 8-1 and 2.
He's in the flow state. Just the way that he was maneuvering there, you could just tell it is all instinct. He's saying stuff, but I don't even know if he knows what words are coming out of his mouth.
My mom's visiting right now.
And there's more.
I probably will call my roommate
Great cover behind him by Munchkin too. Beautiful.
Bro, those one taps that Stax is hitting right now.
Maybe RRQ was able to just barely break through those defenses. Jemkin disrespected the util at the door and got a little further forward, but
Buzz has the op too.
I got the operator online for Buzz. Immediately just disrespecting this poison orb, but he's not going to be rewarded unless there's a pivot. Clearing the drone, 0 point will get the cancel on that. It's a reveal of 4, and immediately Stax going to be investing the ultimate here for that stun burst, but nothing to be caught. While Buzz ends up firing off just a little bit too late. Really bolt to try to delay. Izu on the approach here from mid, playing off the back of that flash from Stax.
It's over.
Buzz swings out a little bit wider. Crazy Guy going to be struck down, and this is going to be another round in the hands of T1.
Dude, our shots are fucking insane right now.
Critical failures here. Now push forward. Stax has to get at least one in the round, it feels like. That's got flawless for T1.
Great, now I
build up their
adrenaline.
bankroll.
I wanted to go to bed, but
might be considering an early timeout yet
now I
again.
have too much adrenaline.
Yeah, I mean,
God damn it, Stax.
this is tremendous teamwork and individual protocols. Stax using that knife to shut down the drone into his ult and then just falling back, and then immediately Munchkin throws the Storm Surge to make sure that he can't be pressured, so that that no command is getting tons of value to allow for the operator to swing in. Yeah, they bully that off of that angle, but then sets up the flash for Izu. Oh my goodness. T1, the way they played that round was absolutely near perfection.
Yeah, T1 are just going to win this map.
Other than the missed shot by Buzz. Like, that's the only thing.
Take flight.
Thrown out, fast lane set. Buzz just going to quickly give over that space and backside to the overdrive. Will be invested for the spot out, but okay, Izu going to be taken down. Decent range as well. Buzz will be able to find one crazy guy. Picked off, nearly finds the timing shot with Jemkin.
Spike planted.
Look at the late lurk from Xfero. Granted, yes, it's just a sheriff in hand, but he's working his way through elbow and
he's
into
hard
mid.
bolting for delay.
He's going to be running low on time, though. But for now, Reckoning out. Flash connecting onto Cushy. Tucks away, and Munchkin going to get caught. Flash there into the corner. They haven't finished the job yet, and Moniette is able to line up too. Jemkin will try to stay alive. No, Stax will deny him as he gets it into a 1v1. The Vandal going to be collected. The defuse quite here for his position. Stax now well aware of where he's at. He's just going to try to stick it. No. Decides to get himself off the defuse for now.
Nice knowing you.
The retap. The swing! And Stax! He cannot be stopped!
He's unstoppable right now. He's doing it all.
What year is it?
Oh
what is going
God.
on? This is the best I've seen from Stax. I mean, he looked good at times in Santiago, but this is otherworldly. He is just hitting everything he looks at. And this looks like it should have been RRQ, but then Stax is like, wait, hold on a second.
Pasty is what he said.
Timeout.
Cycling right in. Now he's trying to tee up Buzz here.
Drone, get the spot, Buzz. Clear that and back away.
Gotta go.
Stax does check it with a flash. Just curious if there's going to be any re-aggression towards that space, but any noise made is going to be heard by Munchkin here. I don't think he went through the door to tuck in, so RRQ being careful with the sound cues. Munchkin looking for the timing.
Oh, and spotting him out. It's going to be info gained, though it doesn't manage to find the kill, but look at this. Wary about the flank. Come in late from the side of Xfero, but Stax does now pivot, rotating in.
There's
Buzz,
four
however,
towards here.
they're around the corner. Barrel's not going to be spotted. These players, I mean, they just might.
If the Viper goes back, oh no, no.
If he looks that way at all. Oh,
he's pinged it out, and they still swing forward. And Buzz, I mean, he nearly gets given a second one. He does manage to connect that shot on the Cushy, tags him to 62. Now sights back over into tunnel for a brief little moment, but no. Swings over to the other side of the pillar. Stax, I mean, he will end up getting caught. With the hero gone, but Meteor flushes out one. Buzz puts crazy guy down on the floor.
Yes,
swings over to the side, finds Moniette.
10 seconds left.
Would love.
One enemy remaining.
Would love to try to get the res, is what I was trying to say, but there's just no time.
No, honestly, they want to
try to get that spike in play, and they cannot. Team 1 out, up 5-1.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find.
I think T1's breeze looks way
cheating
better.
That T1 is doing on the map, and by that I mean the extra space that they're getting for free. This one right here for Buzz. I mean, a nice lurk from Xfero, but it doesn't matter because you've given up so much map control to Munchkin early that he's able to track you and really mirror your movements. And then Buzz just nice with the op, man. Great movement around that pillar. Finds the 3K in the long run. On to bit of an eco for RRQ. A couple stingers, a Guardian for Xfero. Stax just waiting for util probably, and then gonna throw the knife.
Flash out, 0 point. There is the suppress, and there's Stax finding another one. Crazy Sky is gonna be taken down. Moniette able to get up into their faces.
Oh my God, he's dodging stuff too.
Around Remainder of those Fury pulses, but it will be Monyet able to find a kill. And now the pit's going to be invested immediately from Xmero. Some weapons to be recovered. Shock Dart.
Oh, Jemkin's literally 2 HP.
And Izu and Munchkin get one apiece. The pit is dropped. Buzz cleans up Munchkin, and Cushy is zoned away. Double Shock Dart at the ready. And so they just pass it over. Hard in the cove. They spray and pray. They will not be able to find Cushy, but they will continue to find these
T1 are just
round
outclassing
wins.
them at this point.
Just a great answer. I thought this one might be RRQ's. They have a good execute here off the back of the Hunter's Fury to clear some space. I mean, Stax should add 2 there.
That's the thing. I mean, the Hunter's Fury investment, but also the Viper's hit. I think that the Overdrive might have even been invested.
Yeah,
so Buzz's.
Yeah, well, Buzz used his, yeah. I thought for a second Jemkin might have ripped it even when he was super weak, but...
Surely not. No, he didn't have it.
Okay.
Well, there's at least that. Let's go ahead and have a listen in now.
Out elbow ja. Just don't pick first ja. Hold my wall, guys.
You want me to go in or no?
No, it's okay. Just stay first. They have Viper out. Can use drone and drone, wall, and flash, okay?
Okay, but don't go in, yeah?
I think you can try to go in. You see first, okay? You can go in.
Yeah.
Can you drone? Wall, he flash. He drone. I flash.
Okay, hold.
I go from window. Just wait. They know 3 already. Maybe OP. Yeah, maybe OP. Guys, go B to B. Go B to A. I stay here. Go.
I stay here with Mo, okay?
No, just go. Get.
You say mid to A?
Just go B. Okay, OP, okay?
I'll smoke here, guys. Start up here, okay?
Care left, guys.
Guys,
Care left.
Ready? Yeah. Okay, ready, guys. I'll smoke.
2 inside. He walled me. He cut me.
I go. Awal. Check the. Copy.
Buzz gets the collab. RRQ and Cup trying desperately to get themselves realigned, to figure out where they can take this spike, where they can find success. There's just too much going on, too much to try to keep track of. It's another flawless for T1.
Yeah, you could hear it in the comms there that the timing of that drone caught them a little bit off guard, and then there's the knife again. You're not anticipating that maybe both initiators are going to be on the same site. And it throws off all of their timing, and then the crazy guys trying to figure out the rest of the map, and they want to set up the crunch onto A. Buzz has a great angle.
That just can't get off the ground. Buzz is maybe at risk here, and yes, crazy guy, he's seen enough.
He's going to go for the trade?
Collect the kill, and that's a big shutdown to be found off the rip.
Yeah, just a little bit of patience. Again, this is kind of what I was wondering about with T1 making these aggressive moves early on the map where they're trying to take space and how you could punish it. And RRQ now finds an answer.
I've never seen this angle before in my life.
Get there.
Is this angle good?
Izu, though, an extra layer to that, but it's taking so long.
What the fuck is this?
Not going to be well read.
Oh boy, well, he's got a backpedal. Holds his own for 1. Will quickly be overwhelmed, and that is a very good sign for RRQ. Numbers advantage. Still going to be slowed up on this approach. Meteor, however, will just swing the corner and finds Jemkin. That's the entry power, and that's the spike on the floor. Monyet still some fight, brings this back into a 2v2.
Oh, Stax is alive. We won.
Fragment over to the side. Not quite going to be wide enough to get too much damage in. Meanwhile,
don't worry, Stax is alive. We won.
Stax again.
I've seen this too many times. I'm telling you, this tale keeps repeating itself.
Around that mid side, nothing going to be seen. Cushy playing back on a decently deep angle. Wants to get himself into window. Meanwhile, Stax, quick shot, finds Monyet, playing against the Sova. Should have a decent idea. There's a 0 point. First shock dart going to be dodged. The suppress is in. The swing should be coming through, but Stax still able to hold it up to half. The retap. And Cushy, he's got this one done. Solidly played, but still a nail biter of a round. As RRQ find their second.
That was close.
Yeah, they get the win, but it's going to cost them a lot to get there. I don't like Izu staying there that long because it allows the time in RRQ's mind to be like, somebody could have refilled that space. So, you know, let's be kind of at least maybe a little bit prepared for it. Trade him out pretty quick. Yeah, now you're going to have to be a little bit more cautious. Still going to have the operator. Still plenty of cash available for T1 after running 7 in a row.
There.
Jemkin one away from his ult. Monyet one away from another Reckoning. You have a Reckoning already in Munchkin's hands. A Hunter's Fury as well. So this round a little bit scary to try to play for one of those orbs.
Attempts the drone again. 0 point is going to be sent through. Spots out 2 players.
Oh, that's kind of intriguing. Seeing both initiators as T1, you're like, surely they're just going to try to go A main.
That or a little bit of a later pivot, but Stax. Oh, spotted one. Does take the time to clear that recon. And still is able to readjust to get rid of Jemkin as well. Ball's now going up. Izu, quick check in, finds some damage. A little bit in response, but
playing his life here.
Away. Some space going to be given up. It's just a 1-for-1 so far. But there's a Hunter's Fury ready to try to prevent the plant, and there it is. The investment does come through. Sparrow pushing for the kill. Bit of buzz. Snakebite chase as a second layer of that push. With the Hunter's Fury out of the way. T1 now at a deficit.
Crazy guy just
That's going to be expounded upon. RRQ finding another kill. The blind is there. Munchkin just trying to push past that wall. Ends up getting caught. And Izu will have to just back away. Don't think he's even going to be able to recover the operator. Granted, they have the money to afford another, but RRQ
I think the knife was supposed to land on top of
a third-round win.
It definitely landed too high.
Similar scenes to the previous 2
maps.
Got hit. It
normally makes a noise. Right? You
rescue this half.
I think T1 here a little bit greedy to try to use some of their util. Yes, they have the Hunter's Fury to delay, but then they're just kind of losing the map awareness with Buzz pushing in through the double doors by himself, and Meteor swinging into the open there, trying to maybe use the timing of the high tide to think he can cheat to get the snakebite in. I think he should have just sent it earlier, but that cost him his life, and then it all just kind of comes crumbling down. I'd pull a timeout here. On God, I'd pull a timeout if I'm T1. I don't want, these last couple of rounds have gotten a little sloppy. I'd like to see the screws tighten.
7-3 after
you guys see
7-1.
live game also, right?
So
are they just avoiding the op?
Very doable for RRQ. So I mean, they've got money for the next round, so there's no breaking in this bank. Meanwhile, swing in though, and Buzz is just so damn fast. Jemkin trying to pre-fire it, but ends up paying the iron price.
Buzz.
There's
sir.
A second there. Doesn't necessarily know that there's a third. And this does allow for them to start leaning in towards the weaker side of the map. Munchkin playing forward into a main. Stax watching in mid.
Yeah, this drone giving the comfort here to send Meteor over. Oh, Munchkin.
And he has to retreat very quickly.
Now you don't have smokes.
The recon. Stax still playing close and looking for the concuss. It does not connect. Swing to the corner. It's going to be Munchkin. Stax getting one a pop. Crazy guy looking for a little bit more. This is now all alone. Fragments exchange. He's boxed in. Revealed. Trapped in a corner with a spike in hand. Pop flash going to be sent. Turns back. He's able to find Stax and suddenly gets himself into a 1v1. But Izu will be able to win it out. T1 now up to 8.
Well, that one just shows you how important that first operator kill was. Wow. The difference between RRQ winning that round. Good mid-control established, but on site, Stax and Munchkin combining to do some real damage. And yep, want to make sure they scoop up the op.
And Stax has just been steadily getting 1 kill a round into a death. It's 13-3 now, 16-6. Backpedal, but Buzz,
oh my God,
he just shuts him down immediately. Jemkin is not allowed to play the game. Meanwhile, Stax a walk down into mid, finds Sparrow. Izu's here, says, hey, how do you do?
9-3, 9-3. We won the match.
I'm just tucked on the wall here.
We won
completely catches him off guard. It's a flawless way to close out this half. T1 managed to make it 9-3.
Do or die pistol for RRQ coming up, but Buzz has that extra gun there. Nice job with the setup and the crunch towards mid, expecting that RRQ was going to want to try to take that space again. They've been doing it round after round.
Just swinging through the...
There is nobody home. I'm curious if this is T1 just going to be kind of
you think RRQ will come
to
back?
a hard read at the beginning of the round where they try
I
to go
think
for this
T1
crunch.
just know how to play this map better
They
than them.
swing in through the doors in mid. And, you know, you've got Stax and Meteor over here. Oh, Monyet had a look at Stax for a second there. They're just going to keep scaling forward.
Nope. And Meteor, he's going to get himself maybe in too deep, but no. It's back around the corner just in time to avoid taking damage. At the same time, the rest of T1 pushing their way up through mid, and it looks like RRQ are starting to get suspicious about this.
The fucking bandit.
Sparrow has the bandit, doesn't ring out a shot.
Oh
that
my
moment, and
god,
that's dead.
what?
The spike on the floor. Buys them a couple more seconds to try to get into position, and Crazy Guy storming forward is able to find one. Fragment going to be lobbed into the back. Buzz pushes up. He managed to find two. Crazy Guy Cushy, both going to be taken down. Jemkin re-swings the back of pillar. Kill found. Stax now maybe having to be the hero once again. Push up on top of the wall. Gets a headshot there. Gets himself into a 1v1. Jemkin, full HP. Has to make it a headshot, and Jemkin, okay, finds his footing at long last. A quiet, damn near invisible first half. But that is explosive, to say the least.
Yeah, right when they need him most, Jemkin is back in the fight. I mean, this is just
That's fucking
ridiculous
unreal.
from Xpharaoh.
He was legit walking, and you
again,
got
one
a
of those-
headshot like that.
Better lucky than good. My God. I thought right here, I'm like, uh-oh. He might just do it, but Jemkin reads him perfectly.
Let's go.
Need a drop.
So close. And that would have been the backbreaker, it feels like, for RRQ, but they're back in it. Back with a hope. Shotgun for Buzz.
Need to avoid the disaster from the start of this map. Winning the pistol, dropping the follow-up.
Oh, the
One cutting noise.
Oh, we're flashing through.
The back
Are
of
we?
this plan to come through. Xpharaoh just keeping it quiet, and this is going to be a full commitment.
Planted.
T1 give themselves a decent shout. Recon giving the ping on a couple players here at backside. Xpharaoh, however, will be able to find one. Slot at the corner. Jemkin dead. Buzz with that Bucky. Able to find him. He's looking for a little bit more, but will get cut down to size. Crazy Guy finds his second. The Guardian doing wonders. Zizu. It's a kill into Xpharaoh, so if nothing else, this ends up being quite costly. But it should be the round win, and it is. Three players going to be staying alive, and RRQ this time not going to be dropping the anti-eco.
It's okay.
That's pretty nice. Looked like there was a moment, maybe if Buzz finds another. But they're patient enough.
It's okay, that's okay.
Just start clearing
Honestly,
out the angles one by one. You know, Buzz thinking maybe he had an isolated fight around that corner, but
there's still a
players
shit
were
ton of
actually
rounds
there.
to play with here.
Crazy Guy was cheating ahead of it. Nice angle to take. Monyet swaps over to the Sheriff.
Is there any bulldog anymore?
Looking for that Bulldog at the end of the round, and Cushy and Jemkin will have him.
Some carryovers of that and the Guardian. RRQ, can they get a bonus conversion?
Toxins going up.
Looks like they're starting to find their footings, hitting their shots. Double walk down into mid. Buzz going to be scaling up into elbow. This is a hefty stack from T1. Drone going to be going out. 0 point. It's going to be tossed into the corner, but Buzz finding a timing. Gets back across, just the one pulse of that fragment to be eaten. Kill collected. Guardian as well.
Are they just going to go out B?
Be scooped up, so the weaponry is still in the hands of RRQ, and they've got three players nearby enough to try to counteract this take of the B site.
Yeah, still a fair amount of util to work with.
Spike planted.
Monyet sitting on his full kit. Fast lane for Jemkin.
Revealing area.
A lot they can do here. Got a clear window.
The window going to be spotting nothing. Wall ready.
It's literally like attack, defense, like opposite.
Players to play in front of this though. Really locks off Buzz and Meteor for the moment. Fragment out to delay. Izu able to find and readjust to take down Cushy. Takes down Xpharaoh. It's another flawless round for T1. The denial of the bonus conversion as they hit double digits.
Yeah, that's not the way you wanted that to go as RRQ. Tried to stack up, but there's so much util that you could throw at the door. There's the flashes, there's the fragment, storm surge, all these things that just delay, and then kind of able to, oh man, Stax. Great job taking Jemkin out of the equation quickly.
I'll just do it in the morning because
Let's listen in.
I'm not gonna wake up to take it out again.
나 이러면 여기서
들어 쓰면서 가자.
들어줄게.
더블림.
Deploying drone.
뭐라? 살짝 오른쪽.
왼쪽 안 보였고 오른쪽 없어.
홀다운.
뺄게, 이제.
그래요. 홀다운 다운 먼저.
네, 멀리서 본다.
얘들아 탄또 리테이크야.
리테이크야, 백 남았어?
막을래?
뺄게. 백 없어.
뺑 없어. 확인. 나 타이밍으로 그냥 리콘
나
꽂아줄게.
스턴도 있어. 나 스턴.
그냥 내가 뺄게.
나 백사 쓸게. 연막 몇 초? 연막 7초. 또 앞라인 못 가나?
내가 사이트.
여기 스톱 줄 거야. 여기 스톱 줄 거야.
리콘
드론
꽂아도 돼.
날라온다. 야 상대 유태 쓸때 월 써줘야 돼.
스모크
야
어디
케어 나왔어 얘네.
신다고?
월 써둘게.
어.
병철 앞에. 온다. 나
이거
몰라.
못 따줘 우리.
오케이 나 살게.
얘네,
뺑 있냐 뺑.
얘네 연막 잘못 쳤어.
얘네들 뺑 조심. 얘네들 뺑.
얘네 연막 잘못 쳤어.
멀리부터.
해체 안해.
안 해.
점어볼게.
땡겨가 나온 거지 얘들아.
뺑 없어.
확인.
깰 생각해야 돼. 탭. 점어 하나?
안 하는 듯. 총알
나온다.
나온다.
3명 둘 더. 점어 둘 더. 아직 안 해. 소바고. 살아. 안해. 나도 나이스.
Oh.
And there you have it. Figured we might as well let her ride. Listening to the whole round as T1 will find themselves with another win. Now up to 11. Just allowing
Dude, that was
that
fucking
clock to
intense
tick
right there.
down.
That was actually really
More for
intense.
Bon yet to do.
Yeah, I mean, they're so good with their delay in that round. They have so much to throw at. I mean, it is a mirror, but they're able to buy a lot of time on the backside of these pyramids. And then you have two players in main, and you're getting the kills through the smokes. Jemkin tries to go sliding in, but it's just too little, too late. And T1, 2 rounds away from Ho Chi Minh. Was right out the door early with the Outlaw. Couple players did buy full armor here. Monyet even with a Phantom. So a hero rifle available. Jemkin has his ult behind the shotgun. Still some oomph behind this defensive round for RRQ.
Still grip towards A side.
Try to get a much needed thrifty to go.
They might just do it, you know.
They can turn this around and start streaking together defender-sided rounds, just like T1 did against them. Crazy Guy one away from an ult. Monyet one away from an ult. There's a lot of danger here. This looks like a pistol round setup with the way that RRQ's holding. But they're raking the rotate.
The slow creep back off this drone. I'm not even sure if Bonnie had even heard the damn thing. 0 point out though, and that's going to call for the pivot back immediately. But this is all just a little bit of a ruse as T1, 0 point out, look to go back across.
Whoa, they're going back B.
Pump fake, back to B.
Caution.
They're just playing with these timings, saying, okay, we send out the 0 point, cut noise for a little bit. They'll probably start thinking that it's going to be that A hit. They get back over towards Sand. Now we get right back over into B.
Oh!
Stax is just on a different plane of existence
Dude,
on
what
this
a
map.
fucking call.
Crazy Guy, dead in the dirt. Crazy Guy spotted a 1, but Buzz, he's got the Outlaw, he's got him outgunned. He's looking for that follow-up. Drops down, swings backside, push out of that cove. Monyet dead.
One more.
Another flawless. How many have T1 gotten on this map?
I think 3 or 4. It's been a lot.
They're looking like new turn on Ascent back at the first Masters event.
Oh man, right as the cove pops. Oh man, and just the crossfires they have available, and the smokes are there, and you have to try to scale in through it. The Vipers, the toxic screen. T1. Is this going to be it?
T1 just won this map. Come on, let's be honest here.
Reckoning in that null command.
That 4 hits.
Situation. Crazy Guy just looking to deny that info and that vision, and Buzz is going to be eating. Of course, I should mention Full Sense as well over at Masters London.